Well, good evening, YouTubers, friends and family from across the world. This is Mike with Morning Dew Daily Events Worldwide. We are on November 14th, 2018. Welcome to another surviving day on this planet. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Dan Gator, Dew Crew, Thomas Redden, how you doing? Crazy Booby, you've been patiently waiting. I appreciate you. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I've got a few things I want to definitely discuss and show you. I'm going to wait until there's a bunch more people in here. I'm not sure how many people are in here right now. Just have a look-see. We got 6 people in here. We'll wait till there's at least a dozen people in here. How is everybody doing tonight? Staying aware and prepared, as we're going through a lot of changes, and a lot happened today as well. Looking at the magnetospheric plot map over the last 24 hours. Watching a wind speed that increased to 1,600 kilometers per second. And right around that time, the 6.0 in Russia went off. And here again, it's gone up to 1,200. It keeps shooting up. So during those hours that were missing, quite possibly, this is why. 1,600 kilometers per second. During those hours that were missing, quite possibly, this is why. Hours per second. Thank you, Alice, for joining the live stream tonight. Good evening, Sherry Hillstead. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hopefully you're happy in here because we got some volume. And I'm saying hello to everybody. Hey, Storms Magic, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. That's right, everybody. Smash that like button. We had some drastic changes happen to our planet today. And yeah, we're talking about some pretty crazy weather too, of course. Oh, good evening, Ricky Spence. How are you? Thanks for joining. The Dew Crew is in the house. A couple members here. Thank you for joining me tonight. Will it snow in Texas? You know what? I'm pretty sure, but I'm just not sure when. Thank you for joining me tonight. But yes, thanks for joining me tonight. And I really appreciate all my subscribers from around the world, as we are staying aware and prepared in this weird Weather Wednesday live stream with the World Weather Warriors. And we are the World Weather Warriors, keeping an eye on our Mother Earth, our planet. Billionaire Matrix, welcome. How are you? Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, we apologize for that echo. Had a technical difficulty, a little device going off there unexpectedly. But yeah, it's gone now, I'm hoping. Yeah, cold. Ontario is cold. A lot of snow squalls. A lot of snow squalls developing across the Great Lakes. And temperatures definitely dropping. Here in Alberta, it's supposed to drop to -14 with the wind chill tomorrow evening. So it should be interesting watching the temperatures drop from 6 degrees tomorrow to quite possibly -13 overnight. And we're supposed to get 5 centimeters of snow. Weather Network's calling for 1 centimeter. I'm calling for 5 centimeters. We'll probably get 5 centimeters. James Nationalist, how are you tonight? Daniel Cavallo, welcome to the live stream. Ron, hey, how are you, man? From New Jersey, it might snow tomorrow here. I know, right? Yes, the weather is changing drastically. And I've been warning you guys, I've been warning the world for now 18 months with my research. And everything's coming to fruition. Well, not fruition, but it's coming to a head right now. And it's getting really extreme with the weather, the earthquakes, the space weather. And would you just look at what our magnetosphere did today? It's some pretty crazy stuff. I'm going to enlarge this for a moment. Yeah, we're just going to pause that. And right around, I'm not sure if anybody's seen this yet, but I mean, it's flying all over YouTube right now. A lot of creators are showing the wind speeds pick up to 1,200, 1,600 kilometers per second. And look at all that madness of magnetics behind our planet. Nothing makes sense there. Solar, space weather, wind streams aren't supposed to do that. And then there's a huge pulse. And look at that. So disorganized. Something drastic happened there. And I think our planet may have even pulsed something itself. As something happened in our solar system. And I've been documenting it for the last few days. There's been over 30, what is it? I recorded another 9 hours today that was missing on the LASCO 2 image, LASCO 3 image. And so that's over 21 hours that were missing. They couldn't get the data, or they were not producing the data. One of the two. Yeah, that's our magnetosphere right now. This is crazy. The wind speeds jumped up to 1,600. And also, look at that, 1,698. 1,698 kilometers per second. And then just recently, again, it jumped up again to 1,197 kilometers per second. So a lot of space weather will be affecting us soon. So stay aware and prepared, and God bless you all. Thank you for joining the live stream tonight and checking in. Really appreciate knowing that all my subscribers are survivors for another day on this lovely planet Earth we call home. So I want to look at weather here for a moment. Now, something I've been talking about for months now is atmospheric rivers, as they've been increasing across the planet. Northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. They're producing mass amounts of rain across the globe. And they're not following the normal jet streams. So something's amiss here, big time. And when we look at, we've got moisture here from Mexico, a moisture line from Mexico, and reaches all the way to almost, well, past Newfoundland. But seriously, when we get these atmospheric rivers just encompassing the whole northern hemisphere, like arms of moisture. And then we've got, and I've been recording too, if you haven't seen my videos for the last few days, I've been recording the carbon dioxide emissions throughout North America and also the sulfur dioxide emissions throughout there. So there's a lot of warmth being created. Now, I heard once in an article that United Nations wanted to spend $500 million, no, I think it was billion, $500 billion to warm the Northern Hemisphere. What? Are you serious? Yes, I am serious. And if you look it up, I'm sure you'll find it. I just haven't researched it anymore because it just kind of makes me sick that they're doing that behind our backs, possibly intentionally lighting these fires in areas where they want to build a speed train in the future, or in areas that might just drop off into the ocean one day, like California. You know, we've got a lot of crazy stuff going on. Today a squirrel was following me and then it ran. That was crazy. Huh. It was following you, eh? Crazy? That's crazy. They can warm Ontario. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's going to happen, Matrix. I am sorry, but things are about to change quickly. I believe by this third cold front that comes in, we've got a polar vortex. It's going to be minus 14 tomorrow here, tomorrow night. Or no, sorry, by Friday. And yeah, by the third one, winter will be here. Oh, the man with that plan. How are you doing this evening? Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Weird Weather Wednesday with the World Weather Warriors, and we're looking at some pretty crazy stuff across the Northern Hemisphere, and I haven't even gotten started yet. You know, we've had massive amounts of snow being dumped in the Atlantic provinces, in Quebec. There's been a nor'easter every week creating, as every few days, a Colorado low develops or an Alberta clipper develops, because these large low pressure systems in the Pacific Ocean are slowly letting out their energy. We also have a tropical depression forming here, Minica, over Haiti. Hey Doc, how are you, man? The Do crew is in the house. We got Doc and Dan, Ricky. All right, so we're going to go to the Southern Hemisphere now. And Southern Hemisphere has been seeing some anomalies as well. So parts of Argentina over the past 2 weeks, they've been hammered by some pretty crazy hailstorms, as they have early winter snowfall on the mountains here, southern Argentina. This part of South America is covered in snow. So when we get really warm fronts coming across, that's how you get these huge mass amounts of hailstorms, and it's atmospheric compression at the same time because our collapsed magnetosphere. This boundary line never used to look like this. It used to be out bigger. There was a lot more energy back behind us. There was a larger green span in between here. You know, we were sitting out a few years back. You know, things are changing drastically. Hello, crazy. Resetting in on that bell. That was weird. Okay. Moisture getting in the air, everything. I don't know. The world. Happy Wednesday. Thanks everybody for joining this live stream tonight. So we're also going to be looking at LASCO images, latest images as well, because there's lots of anomalies that are disappearing and also incoming. So this is a way of cooling off the world again, becoming too hot. Yeah, pretty much. Create a nuclear or a volcanic winter, and yeah, now you've got a cooling planet. Makes sense, Elizabeth. Good evening, A. Charles. How are you? Good evening, Danielle. She's listening. D.E.W crew, I've been keeping an eye on the hurricane coming to South India. And yeah, I was actually going to get to that in just a moment, but thank you for reminding me. D.E.W crew, he just changed his name. That's pretty freaking cool. That's awesome. D.E.W crew. In the morning, you almost died frozen, eh? Yeah. How cold was it? How cold was it, crazy? I'm glad you're doing fantastic, hey, Charles. Right there. Okay. Good evening, Elizabeth Trevino. You've been here for a while. Yeah, you were in here there. But yeah, I'm going to get to that cyclone now. And where was it? That's right. There it is. So yeah, I had projected actually this storm to head straight across India and reform west of it. And they're projecting the same thing as a Category 1 hitting India, turning into a low, and then reforming. And Bushra has pretty much disappeared, but there's another one that's moving eastward towards Australia. We also have the tropical depression forming Dominica. We're going to check that out as well. Yeah, there's not much rotation with it yet. Still trying to get organized. But when you see, look at all this west to east moisture just below the equator, that is moving quick. And that's where I think everything is about to change, especially from that 1600 kilometer per second solar wind speed. The equator is probably going to be most affected by this. And you can see here the shear winds are just shredded that low right there. So it may not reform when it heads north. We shall see. But if it does head northwest, it could, as in my video yesterday, I had said that there's a possibility that this low pressure system could join with a Colorado low in the United States. And we'll see though. But yeah, this Cyclone Gaia is an interesting storm. It's already been going for, I think, 5 days. And I warned of this storm, I don't know, a week and a half ago. The twin cyclones, Bushra, Gaia. Your hands are paralyzed from the cold. I'm sorry to hear that. Did you say how cold it was? Yeah, those are some pretty cold temps. They're going to come to you as well. Maybe not as cold as here, but you're welcome. Winter's on its way. Real News headquarters. Yeah, we don't really go for vulgar language, so I'm just going to hide that one. And yeah, maybe next time, just don't use your language, please. We do have minors in here sometimes, so appreciate it, Real News. If you just stay away from the profanity. Welcome, though, to the live stream this evening. Do you have any real news you want to share with us tonight, Mr. Real News Headquarters? We're talking about the crazy space weather that's going to be incoming. We're also talking about a cyclone heading to India. Thanks, Doc. But yeah, I want to thank you all for joining this live stream tonight. And please stay aware and prepared, and make sure that you've hit that notification bell and you're getting every update as they are uploaded. Because yeah, I mean, things have been pretty strange on YouTube recently. People getting unsubbed, and yeah, just not getting notifications. So please make sure you've hit that bell and select all notifications. It's all good, real news. Oh, you had speaker on, okay. Yay, what's up, Christopher Lopez? How are you, man? So here, we're gonna show you here. During that missing time yesterday, something happened. I'm gonna show you the wind speed that came through. I could find a 1600 here. It was 1698 kilometers per second. And just after that, we had a large 6.0 earthquake in Russia. So let's get to earthquakes right now. Let's have a look. So this is the last 8 hours for earthquakes, but I haven't refreshed in a couple hours. So let's get a refresh together here live. And from a 2.0 in Alaska to 2.7 California, Northern California. Also, we had this 3.2 in Utah today, 2.5, another one, Oklahoma. Interesting. Lots going off in Oklahoma recently. But we definitely did get the Northern Hemisphere action. As I've been predicting, we've been talking about the uptick in seismicity in Alaska. And that's not including all the 1.0s and the smaller rumbles that are being recorded here. So this is the last 4 days for earthquakes and the last 7 days for earthquakes from around the world. We've had a pretty busy week. And I put out a video a couple weeks ago warning of this. We've had 3 large 6.0 and greater earthquakes in the past 7 days. This is going to continue on until at least November 20th, after Venus and Mercury leave retrograde. But when our sun is not producing any energy and our solar system is actually being affected by something else in our universe, or sorry, our galaxy, then anything can happen. Like today, the solar wind speed spiking to 1600 kilometers per second. Quite possibly creating this shallow 6.2 in Russia. 6.0. So that's the last 7 days for earthquakes, guys. And please stay aware and prepared. Have a plan. And maybe move underground instead of above ground. Because things are just getting really freaky everywhere. Our atmosphere, our plates, our solar system. No, and I'm sure you guys are watching me right now. I'm sure you watch a lot of other creators on YouTube that are showing the same thing, talking about the same thing. And I want to thank you for joining me tonight in this live stream while I share my research. And God bless you all. 13-foot waves on Lake Ontario right now. Wow. That's some pretty heavy news. Oh, we're gonna learn. What is that? Russian? Looks like Russian, Christopher. Ricky Spence says, feel like a polar bear. It's cold up here. Why, where the hell are you? The Great White North or something? Wow. Something just happened. We got the big purple planet of doom right now. I don't know what's going on. Probably going to have to get rid of a couple of these movies. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. After these messages, we'll be right back. So yeah, I want to show you all of the earthquakes here in North America. So as soon as I'm back, I apologize for the big purple planet of doom. But seems that I've got too many things going here right now. Do not fear the big purple ball of doom. That's all I can say. Thanks all for joining me tonight. Hopefully this will kick back here soon, as maybe we have a better network connection. Real News Network says peace out. Because I'm out of here. All right, are you back? All right, I'm back. Looks like I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. Again, too many things I want to show you. There's so much going on, man. So, I get all this stuff loaded up and I want to show you. And yeah, it's just too much for my little poopy laptop. Thanks, Do Crew, for sticking in there, guys. These technical difficulties hopefully won't last too much longer. But yeah, North America, just look at all the earthquakes. One day. Alaska being peppered. Can you say volcanic line getting ready to go? Yeah, I can. See all these earthquakes here? What are they surrounding? Only the largest dormant volcano in the world, Yellowstone. So please stay aware and prepared. Stay tuned to Morning Dew daily events worldwide. I'll keep you guys up to date with daily videos on earthquakes, weather, and also disaster alerts as they happen. Yeah, it is pretty crazy, eh, Dan? I mean, just look at all those earthquakes. This is the last 7 days. Computer can't even keep up with it. That's probably what stopped it all. As soon as I put all those earthquakes on there and then went back to the maps, booyah, gone. But yeah, 1,698 kilometers per second. So that was the timestamp at 2016 UTC time. We're going to go to that over here. No, I'm not going to let. Oh, there we go. 2016. See, it was more equatorial. It wasn't a north and south push. So that explains those sheer winds when we're looking at tropical cyclone Gaia. That makes sense. This one here, that's the tropical depression in the Caribbean. And where did the other one go? Here we go. Yeah. That shift there, west to east. Right in the bottom here. So that's going to fuel. That's actually going to fuel this storm. as it helps it run this way like a gear. So yeah, definitely watch for Gaia to turn into something more after it leaves India. Man, that's going to be an interesting storm. Stay safe, stay aware, stay prepared. Morning Dew is here for you. Much love to everybody in here tonight. Thanks for joining the live stream. Hopefully I can, hopefully I can help you guys stay aware and prepare, and maybe teach you something, maybe make you think, maybe make you look up, maybe make you love, maybe make you laugh. It's always an interesting live stream on a Weird Weather Wednesday with the World Weather Warriors. Hashtag W6. Much love to everybody in here tonight, and thank you for joining me. It's been a pretty great day here in Canada. Out renovating a house today. Came home, had some food. Now I'm here with all of you. And this is probably the best part of my day. I look forward to getting home and doing my research, and yeah, definitely every Wednesday and Fridays on live streams with all of my subscribers from around the world. Hello, Vignesh. How are you doing this evening? And yeah, I'm sorry I've missed a lot of people in here tonight. I've been sharing a lot of information, but I want to give a big shout out to everybody who is in here right now. We've got 32 people watching. Thank you so much. This is pretty cool. You know, it really feels like a really common and fun and loving place to hang out. You know, this live chat. This is new for me. So I don't know what to say. You know, and at times I'm overwhelmed by the support and the love, and really don't know what to do. But I want to thank all of you for everything, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing these live streams. And I apologize for that little video last night when I went live. I didn't realize I was live. It's kind of funny. The video is still just getting views, and yeah, it's pretty crazy anomaly. Hopefully you guys all saw what I was pointing out. If not, let's get a better look at it. So I've got the here ready to go. And yeah, I put a interesting little thumbnail there. Rocket ship. Just looking at this strange picture on the thumbnail, and it disappeared. I'm telling you, it's gone when you look at the Lasco 3 image now. It just disappeared. There's a lot of things that are just disappearing recently, and also just flying around in front of the sun. And if you actually watch through NOAA, the Lasco 2, Lasco 3 images, you can see all this stuff flying around, and we are going through a cosmic dance party of everything. Meteors, asteroids, comets, other solar systems. So yeah, there's the anomaly with like a big explosion behind it, with a tail. Kind of looks like a mouse's tail. But that wasn't the only thing I wanted to show in this video. So when I was looking around here, this is the timestamp that was missing. And that's the same time when it went to 1,698 kilometers per second. It's the same time. 2020, UTC. No, that's the day before. Oh, little love. Thanks, man. Real news with the first super chat tonight. Thank you so much, man. What an awesome surprise. And I encourage everybody, you guys can help support this channel for the price of a coffee, just like this guy did. $2. Thanks very much, Real News Headquarters. You're pretty awesome. First super chat of the night. How you doing, Mark Mucci? He says aliens. Yeah, no doubt. Folks, should be heading over from above ground. Yeah, that's right, my friend. Shit, I hit that fan. I'm telling you. So yeah, that video, what I wanted to show you was when I started circling with my cursor over here, you can see the 3 stars in the background. Kind of looks like Orion's belt, but it's nowhere near. It's way too small, far away. But you can see something circling there, like there's a solar system, something, and they're blocking something out. And then there's stuff flying all around it. I encourage you to actually go check out that video and slow it down and check it out, please. How you doing, Michael Archer? How are you doing, man? You fell off the chair that broke? Are you having that much fun, crazy? That's awesome. Oh, Dan, you're tearing me up. Ricky says she's a klutz. What's going on in here? I'm missing the comment section. Hello, klutz. Just kidding. Good stuff, huh? And again, thank you for any kind of support that you're able to give towards this channel and my research. I appreciate all of it. And I encourage it, please. And I'm actually asking too, at the same time, if anybody is able to donate anything to Morning Dew this evening, I encourage it. I'm going through some pretty tough times right now and having a tough time paying rent. And yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. I mean, I'm working every day. It's just timing, and I'm still trying to catch up on this month's rent. So if anybody can help out tonight, please, you could do a super chat, or you could even hit up the PayPal link in the description below. I don't normally ask for help, but I have to. I need it, and I would appreciate and thank anybody who can give and help support myself with this channel, Morning Dew, with my research and my daily videos. I put a lot of time into this. There's a lot of strange things in that video that I released yesterday, so be sure to check it out as well. Oh yeah, we got some good stuff going on in here in the live chats. It's pretty awesome. Ricky Spence says, yeah, that's good stuff. Hello, Doc. Oh, Real News Headquarters. Another $5. Wow, thank you so much, man. That's $7 now. Real News Headquarters has started a challenge here this evening, leading the pack with a $7 donation. Thank you so much. Much love from Mike and Morning Dew. Thank you so much, Real News. And I know this isn't the first time that you've supported this channel in a super chat, but I appreciate every time that you do, because you're a good man or a good woman. You're a great channel. Thank you. Real News Headquarters says bring it on. So yeah, maybe somebody challenge him. Maybe he's already donated $7 towards this live stream this evening. Oh, bam. And look at that. $20. Mark Mucci. Thank you so much, my friend. You are my brother and will always be my brother. And this is all going to come back to you, my friend. I'm telling you. Thank you so much for that donation to this live stream this evening. You're going to have to call me tomorrow now, all right? You still have my number. So please, Mark, give me a shout tomorrow or even after the live stream. But thank you so much for your chat. You're now leading the pack with a $20 donation. And second place here, Real News Headquarters, $7 donation. Thank you so much, man. And yeah, Mark, you have been with me the long haul, like pretty much since week 1. I think you found me like a week in or a couple weeks in when I started uploading. And yeah, we've been friends ever since. And much love to you, my brother. I know we're going to be friends forever. So, again, thank you. Well, that's why I said we're going to talk tomorrow, because I'm going to get you back. That's a $20 friendly loan. Thank you. I'm going to pay you back, my friend. And Dan, the Dude Crew, he's been following since the summer. Any idea what video you found me on? Be interesting to find out when I, just talk to all the subscribers and find out how they found Morning Dew. I'll entitle the live stream, "How Did You Find Me?" No, seriously, I'm melting right now with gratefulness and love. Thank you so much, guys, for the donations. I need every penny of it right now. I don't want to get kicked out of my place. It's kind of tough, but it is what it is. And yeah, I don't like asking for help. I can do stuff myself. I've proven that already throughout my whole life. And right now, I'm just really stuck. Hey, yeah, that's true. Mark says, "Actually, bro, you found me, if I recall." This is true. Now I remember. Yeah, I think I was. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think I was watching your channel before I created mine. Hello, Crystal Gypsy. How are you doing this evening? And you're welcome. Yeah, and you had just started earthquake videos. Yeah, I think that's where that's probably why I found you, because I was watching the earthquakes, trying to stay aware, prepared. But hopefully, I've shared a lot of information with you guys tonight, and you guys are having fun in the live stream. Sorry, I'm just have to adjust my. Yeah, I hurt my knee today, so I just had to adjust here, sit differently. That's gonna suck for tomorrow's work. Bummer. Oh well. I blew my knee out when I was like 20 years old, so this is like a 23-year-old injury or so, and I've got water under my kneecap, and that's no fun, because anytime the barometric pressure drops dramatically or raises, yeah, it swells up like a freaking balloon. Sucks. Well, thank you, March. Thank you, Mark. He says, "Suffice to say, I've enjoyed watching your channel grow." It is crazy, man. We're almost at 5,000 friends and family members from across the world. I'm actually really excited about, how Morning Dew has gone. And we could share and let's, find 10 friends. Everybody in here tonight, find 10 friends right now. That would be another 200 subscribers. Bam. Just like that. You tell 10 friends about Morning Dew and what he does for you, posting severe weather analysis and disaster alerts from around the world. Michael Archer, I'll find out from Planet X News or Wayne Swagger, the philosopher. Yeah. That's great, Michael Archer. I know who you're talking about. Thomas Redmond, yes, I have the same problem. Similar anomalies. And as all this is happening on our planet, in our solar system, it's all happening in our minds and our hearts too. And I feel the pressure every day, feeling the new energy. It's photonic light. It's new atoms and protons and photons, and it's everything. We're going through a new we're going through a debris field. When you get down to it, we're going through a debris field somewhere. And that's why all of our planets are swinging back. 100,000 subscribers? Are you serious? Oh, that's 1 million. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. How are you going to do that, Thomas? Hey, who do you know? Yes, magnetics. Ricky says, yes. So, as I was saying, magnetics. So, as all this is happening in our solar system and on our planet and within our hearts and our minds, we have to be aware and not fear this new energy that is coming in, but yet take it in and grow. That's what we need to do. We need to take it in, come together, and grow. That's how it happens. You know? So please, that's right. Don't be afraid. That's right, Ricky. Don't be afraid. I'm not here to fear. I'm here to share my love and share my research. Sometimes I might even sound a little bit fearful, but you know what? There's some pretty crazy stuff. And yeah, maybe at times my mind's going, whoa, what if? Like, whoa, what if all of a sudden our poles flip? Like, and if you search pole flip on YouTube right now, you're going to find lots of videos possibly showing evidence, because there's a lot of things happening recently that are producing the evidence of a pole shift. A couple days ago, I uploaded a video and I showed the northern lights, auroras moving around the northern hemisphere and also the southern hemisphere. I encourage you to check it out, because in that video, when it shows the base weather going around our northern hemisphere, it looks like it shows our wobble. It looks like it's going in a wobble pattern. So I encourage you to check out that video as well. I mean, I think there's a lot of people who haven't been getting the updates or the notifications, because, you know, I'm getting subscribers in here. Oh, I didn't see that video, and they're asking about this, when meanwhile 2 days ago I put a video out about it. So please make sure you've hit that like button, notification bell, and set to all notifications. Please stay aware and prepared. Much love to you all from Morning Dew and the Dew crew, of course, keeping things alive in the chat section. And also, we've got Bark Moochie, who kept things alive in the super chat section. He's got a $20 donation so far. He's got the lead. And Real News Media with a $7 donation before that. And I'm encouraging anybody to get, if they can, donate tonight towards the Morning Dew research. I encourage that. I really need some help right now. I'm going through some tough times, and I'm asking and praying for some help. God bless anyone who can help me tonight. And God bless you, Mark, for your donation. God bless Real News Headquarters for your donation as well. Thomas Redmond, eyes open, no fear. That's right. SO, oceans are receding, and it takes about 3 days for another part of the world to flood. This water's displacement is very heavy on the rebalancing of Earth, not to mention all the magnetic variations. Zuberiu, you know, that was a very interesting comment. Thank you for sharing that, and I agree with you fully, completely. Interesting analogy. Thank you. 28 upvotes. Well done to all of you. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome, guys. 28 likes, and there's only 28 people in here right now. That's fantastic. That's 100% to me. Thank you for everybody. Thank you. Diane Campbell, everybody donate $5. That would be nice. Even $1. Even $1, $2, the price of a coffee can help right now, because it really adds up. And as I said, I do need some help. Janet Lance with the latest super chat. Thank you very much. Super chat of $9.99. She says, I really enjoy your channel. Well, thank you. I really enjoy your friendship. And thank you for joining the live stream tonight. You just come out of nowhere with a $9.99 donation. Thank you very much for that super chat. God bless you. 30 likes, 30 views. Nice. Thank you guys so much. You know, you guys are so positive, so much love for what I do for you. It's for you guys. You know, I'm going to do this every day on my phone anyway. So why not just make some videos and share and maybe save a few lives? Maybe make a few hundred people, maybe a few thousand people look up instead of down when they're outside, when they could be looking at a beautiful sky and watching these anomalies happening all over the world. So yeah, you can hit the super chat button. Zuvayu, you were asking about the donation. You can hit up the super chat and donate as much as you like. Price of a coffee or as much as you like. As I said, I encourage any kind of donation tonight. I do need help. God bless you all, everybody, for helping me out tonight. Because it has become a situation. It's not like I don't work. You know, I work a lot, but you know, things happen, and right now it's tough. So thank you so much. Well, that's good, Janet. I hope that I don't instill any kind of fear with anybody. This is all just staying aware. You know, thanks again for your donation. Hello, Michelle. How you doing? Actually, Michael Archer asks about the green comet heading our way, possibly. I do believe that things are going to speed up. So if they have trajectories of comets that are incoming, I think things are going to change quickly here as our solar system is changing quickly. I think the sun is being driven through a part of the Milky Way. And that's why all of the planets are behind the sun. It makes sense to me. Smoke them if you got them. Yeah. Diane Campbell buying a Cloudbuster suit. What's that? Cloudbuster. Oh, hi, Fairy. How are you? Welcome to the live stream tonight. Oh, wow. I think we got a leader here in the super chat. Zvuyu, thank you so much for your donation of $40. You now lead back in the super chat donations this evening. Man, thank you so much. Seriously, it means so much to me right now. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. How is Fairy tonight? Yeah, Michael Archer, you were bang on, bud. You know, very observant. Very observant. And thanks again, Zavoyu, for your $40 donation. You are awesome. And this is, I'm telling you, I'm keeping track of everybody that donates in these super chats. And, you know, if I can somehow send you a little gift from me to you, you can put in your address and I'll send it to you. Or however it can be arranged. But every donation really helps and counts right now. So I thank you so much for the donations this evening. You guys are awesome. But this has been a great live stream tonight, and I want to thank you for joining me. And hopefully everybody has seen right from the beginning. But if not, I'm going to give you a little refresher here. All right. So we had something happen today with our magnetosphere. I think I might be coming down with a cold or something because I've been grunting this stuff all day. Might have been the mold in the shed that I was tearing down because I could smell it. It was in the wood. It was old railway ties underneath the shed, just buried in the earth. Just this weird smell. And ever since then, I've been congested in the throat and nose. But anywho, we were looking at the solar wind speed. Solar wind speed kicked up to 1,698 kilometers per second today. Okay? It has not been that high since last year around this time. And it actually, I don't even think it was that high. It only got to 1200. But a spike like that massively affected our planet. With a 6.0 earthquake in Russia. Moments later. 1,698 kilometers per second. That's crazy. A subscriber told me that today. And I said, no way. Because I had checked. But there was a piece missing. There was a piece missing on the real-time solar data. A time slot that was missing. So that was the 1,698 kilometer per second time slot. So these, they can't hide it anymore when we've got the magnetosphere being shown like this in these graphs. They can't hide what the sun is doing on the LASCO 2, LASCO 3 images. Steam oregano oil or leaves. Breathe it in. Clear your lungs like a baby breath. Well, thank you for sharing that, Real News. Hey, Thomas, I appreciate it. Thank you, though. You say you wish you could donate tonight. That's okay, man. I appreciate everything that everybody does for me. And I also appreciate all of you guys in the live chats tonight. And yes, look at all those EQs in Cali. Isn't that right, Zavoyu? Yes, no trolls is great. I agree, Ricky. I agree. It's been a really great live stream tonight. Much love to all of you. Still 33 people in here watching. And hopefully you guys have been able to see everything that I wanted to share tonight with you. I wanted to share the uptick in earthquakes, North America and Alaska. I also wanted to share the 1,698 kilometer per second wind speed, which I'm showing here on these maps. Now this map here is north-south, right? I believe this is North Pole, South Pole. Yes, that's North Pole, South Pole, and then this is equatorial. So the equatorial is the one that was really affected. So watch for things to drastically change on our planet, especially on the equator, over the next couple weeks. Like I'm talking about, maybe a super duper typhoon. Like not just a super typhoon, but a super duper typhoon. This is not good. This is not a good situation. When I see solar wind speeds kick up like that, you get tropical storms and large ones. Vuyu asks, what is the wind speed normally? How high up is the 1,600 kilometer per second? Okay, so normally we're about 200 to 400 kilometers per second. And any time that we get space weather incoming, it moderately goes up to about 600, sometimes 800 kilometers per second. So for it to jump like this, that's double any kind of space weather event. Yes, exactly. Whoa. Whoa is right. So stay aware and prepared, because it's going to change things over the next 72 hours as that wind stream comes through and our sun finishes doing whatever it's doing. What if this energy wasn't even from the sun? Maybe it was from something that was in front of the sun. Maybe LASCO 2 and LASCO 3 caught the sun that is in between us. Maybe they caught something that they didn't want us to see. Binary star? Definitely plausible. 90% of the solar systems that we've discovered are binary. So we can't rule that out. Yes, that's right. Mikhail Sile says the problem is the shield around Earth is weakening. And yes, it is. And I've been documenting that and talking about it for 18 months pretty much since I started my channel. And I'm glad that I've been able to gather almost 5,000 people and make them look up. They may have been looking up already and they found me, they love my research, but hopefully, I've actually helped and maybe sent somebody in another direction, if you know what I mean. Maybe save somebody. Father Frequency, welcome to the live stream. How you doing, man? I haven't seen you for a while. And he says trolls. What can you do? Don't feed the trolls. Funny how trolls point at real people and say troll. Anyway, have a great night, all. Interesting. What's Crazy Booby up to? You up to no good? Well, that's good. Father Frequency says pretty great, man. Well, that's good. I'm having a great day as well. Welcome to the Weird Weather Wednesday with the World Weather Warriors. Hashtag W6. We're looking at weird weather from around the world, but concentrating on space weather and earthquakes because that is the big deal right now. Also watching Cyclone Gaia heading to India. And there's been a challenge tonight, and we have I forget his name, Zavuyu. Yes, Zavuyu with the top donation tonight of $40. There was a challenge that started earlier amongst the subscribers. They started donating at $40 now, leading the pack. Thank you very much for that super chat and donation, Zavuyu. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I'm assuming that's how it said. Michael Archer, shields are down, Captain. That's right, shields are down. Talk about the magnetosphere collapsing on Earth. It creates new clouds. And I don't know if anybody's noticed these new clouds, but they're being documented all over YouTube. They're also being documented on my channel. They are sylphs, which are created from above. This is not your regular evaporating moisture cloud. And I will share, just go back in some of my videos, especially when I start talking about cosmic energy. Those are the videos where you're going to find my sky evidence of cosmic energy in our atmosphere. Stay aware and prepared. There's a reason why they don't talk about the UV index anymore on your weather, on your regular weather network. You gotta ask for that shit. Something's amiss, big time. Big time. And what exactly it is, I think we won't know until the end. We can suggest, we can theorize, but do we really know? We cannot really confirm nor deny any of these events right now and what could be causing them. Quite possibly Planet X. Quite possibly solar cycles, creating a grand solar minimum, meaning for 30 years we'll have 0 sunspot, maybe 10. I don't know, who knows? But nobody knows. We're only going based on ancient history. So, we have to take all of this information, digest it, receive it, and then perceive it. Don't just believe it. Perception is everything. Look at all these recent earthquakes in Russia and along the western Ring of Fire. Sorry, I went off topic there, but I just happened to notice. Let's go to the last 24 hours. See? Wow. It's the last 24 hours for earthquakes, guys. Earth is a shaking right now. Wow, another $5. Holy smokes. Drops in the barometric pressures and severe UV fluctuations, anything to do with directly with HARP daily. Is that a question? Yeah, it looks like a question. Thank you so much for your donation again. Real News. That's now what, $12 that you've donated this evening. Thank you so much for your super chat. You're gonna morph into a millionaire, eh, Mark? Okay, so that is a question. So, drops in the barometric pressure and severe fluctuations. HARP. I don't think it has anything to do with HARP. I think it has a lot to do with our collapsed magnetosphere. In answer to your question. You're welcome, Crazy Booby. How have you been tonight? I've seen lots of smiley faces. Hopefully you're feeling better. Much love and God bless you. Next Red Hat HARP combined with 5G. Zvuyu, has the background radiation of the Earth increased? Background radiation. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into that. Thanks, D.E.W, thank you, D.E.W, for handling things this evening. And this has been an awesome live stream tonight. And hopefully I'm getting across everything I wanted to share with you this evening in this live stream. But I wanted to show you in the beginning was the weather, and those weather maps are gone now. I apologize. But you can go back in the live stream and check that out as well. But mainly right now we're looking at the earthquake situation and also our magnetosphere. We're talking about our planet big time because this is a major factor because, space weather makes weather on our planet. So stay aware and prepared, as over the next 72 hours, things could get pretty hectic in the Northern Hemisphere. I do believe this quiet spot right here, last 7 days, this is next. But who knows? 3 large 6.0 and greater earthquakes in the past 7 days. Anything can happen. Ricky Spence says, I agree, it would be one or more things. So you must be talking about when I was discussing all the different factors that are affecting our weather on the planet and the earthquakes. And this is true. Back to that, there are a lot of things affecting, and you can see the evidence, and especially when you've got lots of different color skies and clouds all across the planet being recorded, it's definitely a sign that our atmospheres are changing. The layers of our atmosphere are changing. Atmosphere, stratosphere, toposphere, ionosphere, magnetosphere. The whole kit caboodle is shifting. And at the same time, our North Pole and shelf South Pole are going to shift as well. I believe that. And I think that we are on the verge of that as well. I've been documenting the wobble. If you look in the last couple of videos, I showed some evidence of a wobble through the aurora in the northern hemisphere. Look at the earthquakes in the North Pole. South Pole, Drake's Passage. Okay, so before all this, before the last 7 days, so 2 weeks ago, we had a lot of earthquakes in Drake's Passage, as well as the Aleutian Islands, or not the Aleutian, the Self Sandwich. So yeah, I do believe that we really need to watch this northern region, North America, Russia, Japan. Over the next 72 hours, we could have a very large release of electricity, plasma discharges. It's a lot more involved than just moisture right now. And if you look at a video from 2 days ago, I showed SDO images of the sun at 195 angstroms, and there were 2 large plasma filaments on northwest quadrant and southeast. And my new word is antipode, thanks to a subscriber, and they were literally straight across from each other with the sun spot in between. Here they are. This is the last of them here. Or are they there again? Oh, okay. We're going to get that a little bit bigger because we got some action happening here. Here's a look at our sun. That's right, opposite side of the Earth. Crustal displacement's happening on every continent as the world turns. That's right. I love that you guys all, know what's going on, and that's probably why you guys, are all getting together, and you love getting in here because you guys have something to talk about. You're all like-minded people, obviously Earth watchers, possibly extremists, because I know I'm a little bit of an extremist, and this is why I pay attention to it all. But I'm an extreme lover. I got a lot of love to give, and I want to keep people aware and prepared for these changes. So yeah, you can see here on this image, plasma filament on the left side here, and the right side down here. And that large one, you watch that yesterday when I looked at it, it looked like the plasma jumped right across the whole southern part and crawled on the other side. But I'm not sure. I think that might have been another filament. No, they connected. So literally the plasma from this side of the sun went all the way to the other side and caused a reaction. Look at that. Right there. Wow. I think quite possibly even when you watch that last ejection over here, maybe these two actually connected with each other. I don't know if that's possible, but maybe they tried to reach towards each other in a magnetic dance. That's pretty crazy though. Some fantastic images coming out of the sun in the last couple days. Again, I want to thank all of my subscribers for joining this evening and subscribing to Morning Dew Daily Events Worldwide, where I post my severe weather analysis and disaster alerts from around the world, keeping you aware and prepared. You wouldn't know if you got your due. So yes, you can watch old videos. You may not have gotten them yet, gotten a notification for them yet. Go back to the channel, check it out, because there's a lot of stuff that I've been sharing recently Please share with your friends and family from across the world as well. We're going to go on a Share Frenzy week, and on Friday night when I go live, we're going to do a channel build together. Let's try to get to 5,000 subscribers on a Friday. This Friday, we're going to go live. We're going to do a countdown together as we climb to 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 friends and family from around the world. Magnetic. Okay. But yeah, very interesting times that we live in. Kind of freaky, very bizarre at times. I'm sure you guys are seeing it, but we encourage you to please share it with others who might not be seeing it. You know, just give them a shout out. Say, hey, you ever spending time on YouTube? Check out Morning Dew. YouTube, Morning Dew. Morning Dew, YouTube. Tell your friends, tell your family. Let's all stay aware and prepared together, and quite possibly in the future, make a very big difference to this world. I've mentioned to my subscribers before that future proceeds to this channel and sponsorships to this channel are going to go towards teen resource centers and addiction resource centers. Morning Dew houses. I want to create facilities for teens in big cities because it's really hard for them to get the help, and as well for those who are addicted to any kind of drug, alcohol, opiates. You know, it's an epidemic right now, and I wish more people would just lend a hand and encourage and actually just help, and don't expect them to, you know, put in theirs. No, somebody just needs to help them now. Resources need to be put forth. They need to have a home. They need to have help. You know, I've got an 18-year-old daughter and a 22-year-old daughter. My 18-year-old daughter, I still worry a lot about her. There's some pretty crazy drugs in the streets, you know, but I love her, and I know that I trust that she'll make the right decisions. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Real News Headquarters, thoughts and prayers to you, my friend. I couldn't imagine. Whoa, man. Even a stepdaughter. I mean, that's... Hey, really, really sorry to hear that. Good night, Mark. Thank you for joining, man. Thank you, Thomas. I know people are heading to sleep now. It was a pretty late live stream. Probably hang out for another half hour, maybe an hour or so. I see who else gets in here from the other side of the world. It's interesting. It's always interesting to see who comes in here. Subscribers in 140 countries. Mom made her mac and cheese. She was gone. Janet Lance says, that's nice of you. My brother and sister are dead, drug-related shooting and suicide. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry to hear that, Janet Lance. My God. You know, so many people are being affected by these horrible drugs, addictions. So sorry to hear that. Thoughts and prayers to you. I want to make a difference in this world, and, you know, and I already do. I've given out lots of clothes to homeless people downtown, and I know that they're on drugs. I know quite possibly. Actually, I gave away this really nice sweater. Excuse me. Gave away a really nice sweater. It was an Adidas blue one. You know, I almost really didn't want to, but anyways, I gave it away to a guy who was homeless, and I knew that he was getting a place through Calgary Housing over the next couple of weeks. So I thought, you know what, he might keep it. No, I gave it to him, and an hour later, he's not wearing the hoodie, and he's got a coffee, and he is just blitzed. Like, oh, glad you're enjoying the sweater. He almost cried. He almost cried. And he's like, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even mad. You know, my point was to give it to you, someone in need. You're in need, obviously. And I made him think about it for a while. You know, and that guy has never looked at me the same, but he does smile and say, "Hi, Mike. How you doing today? Every day." You know, so he feels really bad that he did that. But it's just like that. You can make a difference in somebody's life, and I really do believe that this guy's going to turn his life around. I do. You know, if you give somebody an opportunity, they can. Give them the resources, then yeah, it can happen. Appreciate you all just listening to me ramble for a little while there. Don't worry, be happy. Booyah. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it. No, or no. Don't worry. Ah, 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 ah. Be happy. In your life, you have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. That's right. Ricky Spence says it's all you can do and try where you can to make a difference. So true. DRS handling out. Yeah, that's right. And the pharmaceutical companies are literally handing them out to these people who are addicted to them. And now they're getting caught, which is good. But, you know, there was an epidemic where they were literally selling them in a parking lot behind their pharmacy like a drug dealer. So, oh, scary times, crazy times, bizarre times, extreme times, good times. Gotta love them all. I just thank God that I'm here today to be able to get in and share my information with you, and also to have this great gathering of my friends and family from around the world. My subscribers, I want to thank you all for joining tonight. Thank you. Yeah, and it is an epidemic. It's not just happening in small towns, mid towns, big cities. It's happening everywhere. Well, good evening, Dave Burt. How you doing, man? I know, Dave, and yeah, I've mentioned it before. You know, the last major war seized the largest opiate fields in the world. Puppies. Hmm. Interesting. Puppies. Mm-hmm. Mm. Such a shame. Yep. Terrible parts of this world, but it can be so much better. That's right. It can be, Ricky. It can be. Cal Sile says pain clinics sell you drugs just like a drug dealer. Yes, but that's the government's problem. Yeah, true. True. Crazy loves emojis. Crazy so happy. Yay! Good stuff. Thank you, Crazy, for being happy. That's good because I know that you weren't feeling very well today, so hopefully we lifted your spirits. And Ricky Spence says, I'm pretty happy too. Great things, great people have come into my life. Aw, nice. That's good to hear. Dan Do Crew Mike, I got some EQ news for you. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Dan Do Crew's got some EQ news before I do. That's pretty cool. Let's get an update here. Let's get an update. See if I can get an update before Dan posts what he's talking about. Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh. From California to... Oh, where'd we go? Oh, Guatemala. There we go, 4.4. Latest earthquake. Following a 4.5. Guatemala. Hmm. Gonna have to refresh that now. Y'all make me feel happy. Good, crazy. That's good. You try to smile. Keep on smiling. Keep on smiling. 16 trillion on imported opiate. Oh my God. Wow. Interesting. Real News headquarters. Uh, text there. What do you say? What is it? Yeah. Yeah. So he says, I heard upwards of 16 trillion on imported opiates. That's crazy, bro. I had shoulder surgery and had to sign contact with my doctor that I wouldn't get any pills, any other doctor. That was weird. I'm 62. Oh, no doubt. I think I might need shoulder surgery soon. I got a blown rotator cuff. No, they make everyone sign them. Uzaki, Greece. Yeah, I know. 100, yeah, 10-kilometer depth. Thanks for sharing that, Dan. But yeah, the earthquakes in Greece have been going off pretty much since that large one over 3 weeks ago. The last 7 days. So, you know, we've got every fault line just going crazy right now. Wow. Every time I get into the earthquakes, it blows my mind right now. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, surgery, I can't imagine on my shoulder right now. But for you to go through it at 62, that must have been very painful. Cal Slice says anytime you make something illegal, you make a black market for it. True. Very true. Diane Campbell. I had to do that a few years ago, doctor shopping. No doubt. Tax pot. Keep it for cartels. Yep. No doubt, Reiki. Shoulder sounds incredible. Incredibly painful. Oh, yeah. It is. I can contest to that. Again, I want to thank you all for joining tonight. This has been a great live stream. Just had another recent earthquake here in Indonesia. Getting updates here by the second. Costa Rica going off. 2 of them, 4.4, 4.5, and also Mamasa, Indonesia. Mamasa, right here. Whoop. A little too close. .28-kilometer depth, Indonesia. But yeah, I'm going to hang out here for another half hour, guys. T-Nova, welcome to the live stream. But yeah, till 11 o'clock. Oh, sorry, 10 o'clock Mountain Time. That's when I'll be live streaming till 2 hours for Weird Weather Wednesday with the World Weather Warriors. Hashtag W6. Yeah, Real News. I appreciate you sharing, but I don't really do YouTube links. You can put in a an internet www dot link or something like that, but I don't know. We don't allow YouTube links in here, except for mine. Well, it's true. Gotta stay aware and prepared. Good night, Crazy. Thanks for coming. Hopefully you are feeling a lot better and you can have a great sleep tonight. So what happened on the beach in Malibu? I'm wondering. D.E.W says look up what happened on the beach in Malibu. We're going to look that up right now. Have a little look-see. Well, Mikhail Sly, he says, I'd like to know where all the bunkers are because there's enough food for all of us down there. They're just not sharing. And I totally agree, my friend. There is enough land. Oh, yes. Yeah, it kind of looks like a bomb went off in Malibu. I don't know what's going on. L. Jackson says it's a movie set that caught on fire. So this was a movie set, apparently? Or were these all the people that were actually trapped in the smoke and couldn't see and just left? Just left all those vehicles there? Time to go. That's all I can say. California, be ready. Thoughts and prayers going out to everybody, California, and across this planet. God bless you all. Thank you for joining this live stream tonight. I'm glad that you joined me. We've got a lot going on our planet right now, and I was sharing earlier the 1,698 kilometers per second wind speed that spiked earlier today and could most likely caused a 6.0 earthquake in Russia, as well as all the recent movement Cascadia fault line. So watch for an uptick in seismicity throughout this region and possibly subduction zone earthquake in the next day or so. Port Hardy, Oregon, BC. Okay, please, all my friends and family, stay aware and prepared. I am deeply concerned about this area right here that is quiet. Okay, so yeah, I love you all. Don't be afraid, just be aware and prepared. So that means, quite possibly a suitcase with everything that you need in it, or a bag, a backpack, or a couple weeks worth of food that you've got stored away somewhere in a couple milk crates, or maybe some flashlights as well. Make sure you have flashlights because stuff is really gonna hit the fan soon, and it's just a matter of when. And a lot of people are feeling it, and it's not just a monkey see, monkey do. People are feeling it. People are dreaming it. We got the big purple ball of doom again. I apologize for that, everybody. Hey, thanks, Real News, for joining this live stream tonight. Thank you so much for the super chats and the information, and always a pleasure having you here. Thank you. Yeah, and T Nova asks the spiral. What was it on your last video? I wish I knew. Um, I really do wish I knew, and that's why I put question marks in the thumbnail, because I mean I've never seen anything like that. Uh, it could quite possibly be a brown dwarf with its 7 moons. Apparently, I've heard. But yeah, we're gonna try to get the purple ball of doom away from everybody and try to get back to this live stream. I apologize, and I'm grateful for all of you still hanging out here, watching Morning Dew live stream on a Weird Weather Wednesday with the World Weather Warriors. Back. Still got the big purple ball of doom. My apologies, everybody. I might have to end this live stream early. Really apologize for that. This has been a great live stream tonight. But I wanted to share all of this information with you guys. Hopefully I went through everything that I wanted to share. And again, thank you for joining this live stream. 20 people in here. I really don't want to end it, but the big purple ball of doom has taken over. We'll see what happens here. Trying to make some space. See if we get rid of this big purple ball of doom. I don't think we are, though. And it. We're going to get a quick look here at the wind map. I just wanted to see if anything really drastically changes along the equator. There's definitely not the straight west to east movement. It's like the north and south are crashing into each other right now. Wind currents. Most times the equator is very visible. Doesn't look too visible here. That's a worldview. It's visible. But everywhere you look, there's freaking fires along the equator. Also wanted to show you this as well. All right, go back to today, November 14th. You can see all the fires in Africa. This is our equator here. South America, just riddled. North America, a lot of new fires. Look at that. BC and Alberta. Alberta oil sands, for that matter, right here, guys. This whole Northern Territory is full of enriched oil. Well, not enriched oil, but it's enriched with oil. It's crazy. Who knows what's going on over here with all these fires? It's been pretty cold here recently. Why are there fires sparking up? Higher elevations in the Rockies are not covered in snow. These areas here. Things are really warming up there. But yet all this cold moisture is allowed to go around it. And this whole area is still producing carbon dioxide sulfur dioxide. And I showed you guys that a couple days ago on the volcano and fire correlation video. So please, I encourage everybody, if you haven't seen all my latest videos from this week, back and check them out. Please share. If there's anything that you feel that, you know, somebody should know, share. Drop the link. We're overlooking the fires in California. Go to the 15th. No, we gotta move over here. My apologies. Let's move over. Oh, I can't wait to get a new laptop. That's frustrating. All right, so today we had a lot of cloud cover as that low pressure system came in. The atmospheric river that has been building in the Pacific Ocean has unleashed some moisture, some relief for these fires in California. Go to the 15th now. And yeah, it didn't do anything. High pressure blockade, not to mention all the chemtrails here. The winds are going this way. Why are there chemtrails being laid out in front like this? Long lines. Look at it. They're everywhere. Look at them. Look at this, guys. Are they trying to create rain? They hit up that whole pressure ridge. Look at it. From the middle of the Pacific Ocean to California. What the? All right, guys. Are you seeing this too? Okay, now these are not just steamship lines from the freight liners out in our oceans. No. Look at it. These are going opposite direction of all the clouds. Maybe those are meteors. Yeah, maybe meteor tails during the day. Yeah. So, I mean, it's clearly evident that they're spraying the crap out of our skies, especially right here. Wow. I mean, I haven't seen this yet today. It's the first time looking at NASA Worldview. And there are literally chemtrails halfway across the Pacific Ocean right now. From California to Hawaii. See that, guys? You know, and I've been talking about this for a long time, and so has a friend of mine, Mark Mucci. He's part of the D.E.W crew. If you go back in the comment section, you'll be able to check out his channel as well. I encourage you to go check out his channel, because he does a lot of great work talking about earthquakes and also chemtrails, because it's evident, and he knows. He sees it. He's documented it. He lives in Florida. Happens all the time there. I have subscribers in South Carolina and North Carolina. Happens all the time there too. That's where I used to snap photos, NASA Worldview photos, and then they disappear the next day. But this is crazy. I'd be surprised if this picture hangs around for a while. I wouldn't be surprised if they could get rid of that. That's crazy. Thank you all for joining tonight. If this has been a really awesome live stream tonight. I wanted to know if the win was a result of HARP too. What win? Yeah, you know, I'm not too sure of HARP. Unfortunately, 3 months ago, or sorry, I was grounded from live streams for 3 months by YouTube when I was talking about HARP, and I was talking about direct energy weapons possibly starting the California fires. So I stayed away from HARP for a while. So I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe I should get back into the HARP research, because I'm sure that it has dramatically technologically changed. It's been, I don't know, it's probably been 8 months or so since I've talked about it or looked into it. So I appreciate you sharing that. Made me really think. I should start researching it again. Z-E.W, you're a good man. You've given lots to the live stream tonight, information, questions, and also awesome super chats. You're the man. You won the challenge tonight with a big $40 donation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, prayers to you and your family and all of your friends. Thanks again, bud. Z-E.W, lava is moving. May 5th, when Hawaii opened up. Displacement crack in New Zealand happened. Same day, the moon set out in Kala Island. No authorities are changing the phase of the moon. Yeah, and then that's a big deal too. Z-E.W, those are chemtrails, my friend. Look at that. I was just pointing that out about 5 minutes ago. It literally stretches from Hawaii to California. Clouds are moving this way. Large low pressure right here. They love to inject the low pressure and high pressure. But look at that. They laid lines from Hawaii to California. Look at this. The evidence is here. Welcome, Land of 420. Welcome to the live stream, man. Hello. How are you? He says, let's talk about the weather. Well, we were talking about the weather. We're talking about lots of weather. We're talking about space weather. We're talking about our weather. Talking about your weather. Talking about created weather. Talking about earthquakes. Talking about fires. Talking about everything. That's what we do. Ricky Spence says, it's all related, darling. So true. So true. Yeah, straight lines in the clouds like that. It's not natural, man. Not natural. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, Lane of 420. What's so funny, Dan? You laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me, bud? Me? My friend, man. Why are you laughing at me? Zoom in on the sharp point off California coast, dude. Sure. Right here. See that? I'm a silly man, that is all. Gee, thanks, Dan. Yeah, you know. A little bit nutty. A little bit nutty. He says that's nuts. Rakshula. Good evening. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Paul Bagley said Earth in Russia 6.0. What? What is that pointed cloud off the coast count? These are not clouds, my friend. These are chemtrails. They are spraying our skies, guys. I'm sorry if you don't know that already. But these are chemicals that they are laying in our skies right now. You can see all these clouds are moving in a counterclockwise direction because there's a low pressure right here. There's no reason for any of these to be straight like that right across the sky unless they were laid there. They pretty much created a chemtrail highway across the Pacific Ocean. Okay, you look anywhere else in the world, there are not lines like this. And there are literally, if not millions, of planes flying across our planet every day, and they don't leave trails. There's a reason that these are sticking, because it's not air. It's not a contrail. It's not a commercial airline trail. It's chemicals. You know, I thought I was clear enough with the few videos that I made last year talking about chemtrails, but it's obvious nobody is paying attention, or nobody even believes that they can do it. But it's happening. It's happening now. It's happening here in the Pacific Ocean. Look at this. They crisscrossed the chemicals. That's when they want to mix the chemicals together to get a different kind of reaction. They crisscrossed this whole low pressure system. Why? We'll see. You know, check out tomorrow's image. Those lines might not be there anymore, and we may have a huge line of moisture going around this low pressure system. I don't know, guys. All I know is that they're spraying our skies with barium, lithium, uranium, silver iodide. Silver iodide they've been spraying in our skies for a long time. They use that to create rain in China. They use it to create rain in many places. They also use it to mitigate hail storms, to try to save, you know, insurance claims during large supercell and thunderstorm events. Ricky Spence says Harvard and CIA both have admitted it. Wow, they have. That's crazy. News here in Florida. California will not have any rainfall for the rest of the week into next week as well. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see. Something changes here. The forecast might change. Kevin Gehring, thank God for being Canadian. I just watch your ass. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, Kevin. Ricky Spence says, no, Kevin, my job. Oh, that's sweet, Ricky. Much love to all my subscribers tonight. You guys are awesome. And where are you from? I remember you're from Canada as well, Kevin. Don't remember where, though. T Nova says 30 years ago, where you people been? Oh, you're talking about, yeah, 30 years ago they've been, yeah, spraying the skies. Yeah. Yep. It's true. Alberta has the one and only weather modification station in Canada. That's right. They have northern Alberta. They have a small airport where they operate, and any time that there's a large supercell event, which happens a lot in Alberta, they're out spraying silver ahead of the front into large cumulonimbus clouds that are rolling through, and it actually breaks up the hail into smaller pieces, supposedly. Oh yeah, medicine hat. That's right. Thank you, Kevin. Dan Do Cruises. That's scary. How close to his arse are you watching, Ricky? For you. Yep, we know that. Well, pretty damn close, Dan. Whoa. I got somebody close to my ass. But this has been a great live stream tonight. I think I'm going to hang out here for another 10 minutes. We'll see how many people come in here. There's still 16 people in here enjoying this awesome live chat and live stream, and I want to thank you all for joining. I hope you all have possibly learned something. And if you have, please share this channel to your friends and family from across the world so that they can all stay aware and prepared. Janet Lance says, I visited BC in the late 60s. It was beautiful. Nice. BC is beautiful. You know, I would love to live in BC, find a mountain somewhere and just live in the woods. That'd be nice. Yeah. Kevin Gehring says 400 kilometers away. That's right. Not too far away, my friend. And I really appreciate you hanging out here in this live stream and subscribing to Morning Dew. Hopefully you're enjoying all these videos. And hey, you know, I accept constructive criticism. If you guys have anything, any suggestions that I can do to improve my videos, please hit me up, hit up the comment section. I'm a pretty easygoing guy. Sabuyu says these planets' magnetic fields are causing oceans to recede, crustal displacement, and EQ and lava to flow. That's right. Everything is increasing right now as we head into the debris field. Planet X. I'm sure it's blinding, Ricky. I hope you have a stink. You guys are awesome. Much love to you, Dan. You're hilarious, bro. Like you as much. Oh man. You guys are having too much fun in the chat section tonight. I love it. Cal Sile says, I wish somebody would create a country underneath the sea. I would live there. A lot of unclaimed space down there. Oh, so true. So true. Janet enjoying some of the comedy going on in the chat section tonight. Again, you guys are always so awesome, loving, and funny. I'm high as hell and half pissed on good cognac, watching the madness. Nice. Janet says, now we're all 12. Yeah. No, there's 12 of us. It doesn't mean we're 12. But yeah, you know, I'm glad that we can all stay young and have fun. And that's something that I encourage on my channel. Stay aware and prepared. Stay young and have fun. Get your morning dew. That's what this is all about. Thank you so much for joining the live stream tonight, guys. Got a couple minutes here. If y'all have any questions or comments, please hit me up here. Hit up the comments. Check out my email. You can even email me if you like. If you have any videos you'd like to share with me, any stories you'd like to share with me, I encourage you to check out my email. Maybe even comment on one of my videos. And yeah, thanks to the Dew crew. Big shout out to you, Dan. I appreciate you hanging out here all night tonight. It's been a great 2-hour live stream on a Weird Weather Wednesday with the World Weather Warriors. That's creepy as hell, Dan. Whoa. I'm a visionary, man, and you just made my vision scary. Kevin is 9, I'm 13. Oh, guys. Again, much love to you all. Thank you for joining the live stream tonight. Again, I hope I have gotten to everything that I wanted to share with you. If not, then I'm going to have to make another video. But we will see you all tomorrow morning. Get your daily dew. Thanks for watching today. Stay aware and prepared. Stay young and have fun. Get your morning dew. Thanks for watching today, everybody. Bye-bye.